friends, this is Sharon with the Makers Creative Collab. This is a hop hosted by Artsy Studio, and here's their information in case you want to take a screenshot. Okay, so if you go to Facebook, there's an awesome group for Artsy Studio, and it is the makers of mixed media art and artists. So I recommend checking that out because it's all kinds of stuff and it's very inspirational. So they host this art show, this hop, once a month, and don't forget to click the link at the end. There will be a box so you can go to the next person in the hop because everybody's worked really hard, and this is a special event that we do every month. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I broke some ribs and my project took a completely different turn. It's been quite the month around here. We lost a dear friend, and now every time I look at this project, I will think of her. It'll be on my table out back. But there's a reason. Our theme this month is Get Squirrely. And I noticed it was spelled with, I thought it was spelled with 2 L's or 1 L, or maybe both. So I'm going to add both hashtags just in case. And it is the Makers Creative Collab. Like I said, it's a monthly event. I am TextureJunkies. I'm also on TikTok. And if you are not a subscriber, it would be amazing if you hit the like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell. I'm live twice a month, the first and third Saturday, when I am well, apparently. I had to cancel last weekend due to my ribs. But let's make this quick. The hop videos will be short. I do want to share something with you that I made first. And this is not my project. This is a placeholder because I actually wrote a tiny little poem. Our Get Squirrely theme is definitely for me. I have an animal in my spirit. I wonder if you guess before you hear it. Easily distracted by everything around. What's that shiny thing over there on the ground? Running around in circles and forgetting where I hide. Hey, look, a box. I wonder what's inside. Ideas and treasures scattered everywhere. What was I looking for again? I love nuts. In the trees, I love to be on the forest trail. And did I mention I have a big fluffy tail? What was I doing again? Why did it come here? Oh yeah, okay. So that's my poem. My project, like I said, was meant to be something completely different, but it turned into this. So I have a squirrel friend that comes and sits. I'm gonna not share the whole thing yet. I'm gonna show you the side. She comes, she just picked me out one day, like we were old, long lost friends, and I didn't even have any nuts. And she just comes to visit me. And she comes and takes now nuts out of my hand. And it's just been so wonderful watching her. I mean, she was pretty young when she started coming to me. So this is my squirrel feeder that sits on my table, although it didn't look like this before. And I'll show you the front and back in a minute. In a minute, this is the side. So I picked this piece of pottery because the stellar jays won't go down in there. The stellar jays will take all the nuts and the squirrel won't get any. They'll even carry 2 nuts away. They don't care. They're pretty, I mean, it's cool that they come and visit me too, but they're pretty greedy. So I decided this was my squirrel feeder because the squirrel will put her back feet here and put her head in here and get out the nuts. And so I decided at the last minute, like I said, my project was going to be something else, that I was going to fix her feeder, and this is the back of it, but this is the front. I hope you can see that. There's a shine because I actually used some embossing powder on the image of her face, and this sort of Virgin Mary was on an envelope that I have had forever, something I squirreled away, and the squirrel is definitely my spirit animal. I'm going to be using this image in a couple other things too, and there it is, not shiny. I think it's hilarious. All I did was print out a picture I cut it out, I put it on the body, and then I painted with a paint marker the rest of the black and white around the face and little cutouts for the ears. I love it. I did make several copies. There's the original. Or is that the original? No. So I actually put clear embossing powder on this because it was losing some of its, some of the image right there. And I went around with some stencils, and I even put some texture paste in gold on there with a stencil. I cut these out of some old wrapping paper. I thought it just really went. I gave her a little halo, and the only other texture I put on there were those things. I'm hoping you can see. And then I went crazy, and I did the back too. So there's the back to make it interesting. And this is my squirrel feeder that will sit on my back table, and a little homage to Friends, just like that. So click the link at the end here. I'm going to have a box coming up right now to follow along in the hop, and please show some love, give them some support, subscribe to their channels, maybe leave a comment. Comments are always amazing. I appreciate them too. And you guys have a magical day. Thanks a lot. Bye.